copWATCH, policing the police every single day.
Watch, taxpayers held liable after cops beat dad for telling them to stop stalking his daughter. After police were caught stalking and harassing his daughter, a concerned father tried to call the chief to report it, but he was attacked and beaten instead. By Matt Agarist, June 12, 2018. Raritan Township, New Jersey. Taxpayers of Raritan Township have been forced to shell out $200,000 in a settlement after dashcam video showed a police officer unnecessarily attack and arrest a father for trying to protect his daughter from police harassment. The alleged victim, Dennis Schumann, filed a federal lawsuit alleging excessive force after he tried to help his daughter during a traffic stop. The entire incident was captured on Officer David Carson's dashcam and shows exactly how unnecessary the attack and subsequent beating was. According to a site dedicated to tracking settlements paid by New Jersey government agencies, New Jersey Civil Settlements, in his lawsuit, Dennis Schumann claimed that on August 5, 2012, after he came to the scene of his Dogther Alexis traffic stop, Officer David Carson threw him with great force against the hood of his patrol car when Schumann tried to call the police chief about Raritan police allegedly harassing and intimidating Alexa. He said that Carson then threw him to the ground and continued to beat and attack him while other officers joined in or failed to intervene. For months, according to Schumann, police had been gang stalking his daughter, following her repeatedly while harassing and intimidating her. Schumann noted in the lawsuit that officers Carson and Aaron Roth would make U-turns and follow Alexa Schumann without stopping her, and that on 6 occasions the officers passed the driveway of Alexa Schumann's home with flashing lights and sirens activated, after which they were deactivated. According to Schumann, the officers would constantly pull over his daughter for petty offenses like making a right turn too quickly, touching the white line, and turning without the appropriate signal. All of these stops were documented, according to the lawsuit. That night, Alexa was once again targeted by the same officer for the alleged crime of not properly using her turn signal. After being pulled over by the same officer multiple times in the months prior, fearing for her safety, Alexa called her father for help. Although the entire stop was captured on dashcam footage, police fought its release for 2 years. Courier News had to file an Open Public Records Act request and finally, after protesting the release of the video saying it would have a chilling effect on internal police investigations, it was released. In the video, Dennis is calm and merely wanting to know why his daughter is being constantly stalked by the officer. When the officer has enough, he tells Dennis to return to his car and the father complies after several requests from the officer. However, as Dennis walks back to the car, he tells the officer, "You are harassing my daughter." This was enough to set the cop off, and instead allowing the protective father to continue walking back to his car, the officer attacks him. He does not tell him to put his hands behind his back to arrest him. Instead, the officer immediately resorts to violence. As the video shows, Carson puts his arm across Schumann's neck, twice sends him onto the hood of the police car, then takes him to the ground, where Schumann's head smashes into the concrete curb. Although the pair falls out of the view of the camera, you can hear Schumann tell the officer that he cannot breathe repeatedly. During the chaos, the officer is heard yelling, "Stop resisting arrest! Stop resisting arrest," as Schumann replies, "I'm not resisting you, and you are hurting me." As the officer attacked her father, Alexa got out of the car and watched in horror. However, according to the video, Carson told her to get back in the car, or you're next. Moments later, Roth and Sergeant Scott Lessig arrived at the scene and continued the assault. "Please get off my back," he says, amid sobs. "I can't breathe." "Nobody is getting off your back," the officer responds. "If you keep moving, you're going to get sprayed and then you're not going to be able to breathe, you got it," a third officer shouts. According to Schumann, who was now bleeding from the head, Lessig applied the handcuffs too tightly and refused to loosen them, causing injury. He also said that his encounter with police caused several tears in the left retina, a chipped fracture of the left elbow and nerve damage to his left hand and arm. For complying with orders and walking back to his car only to be attacked, Schumann was charged with interfering with a traffic stop. In spite of the unnecessary attack caught on video, an internal investigation cleared all the officers of any wrongdoing.
How you doing tonight? Good. Driver's license, registration, insurance card. Stop you for not using your turn signal leaving the highway.
I used my turn signal.
Not leaving the highway, didn't you?
You're on speaker.
Okay.
Who's it? Who is it? Officer Parker.
Is the chief around tonight?
I don't know.
Why did he say he pulled you over?
I didn't use my turn signal exiting the highway, apparently.
Did you use it?
Yes.
Okay, hold on to that form. Just sit tight, brother.
This one's for the moon.
Hey, get back in your car. Get back in your car. Get back in your car. So you're standing in an active roadway. Get back in your car. You're under arrest.
Now I'm over on the shoulder.
Get back in your car. So get back in your car. You're going to be placed under arrest.
Excuse me.
I'm on a vehicle stop.
Is the chief
Get
on
back
tonight?
in your
Is
car.
the chief on tonight?
Get back in your car.
Okay.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
Get back in the car.
I'm calling the chief right now.
Get back in the car.
Okay. You are harassing my daughter. Okay?
Yes. You're under arrest. Yes. Whoa! Easy, baby! Get on the ground!
Why are you
Get on the ground! These son of a bitches are I'm not resisting you! You got the wrong resisting you! Take your hand off my throat! Get on the ground! Get on your stomach! I am not resisting! Tell me what's going on! You're hurting me! Get down on the ground! I'm on the ground! Put your hands behind your back! Stop it! I will do it! Just stop it! Let me put this in my holster! Let me put you in my Hold on, my glasses right here. Hold on a second. Give me your hand. Can I put my glasses on? Give me your hand. I'm not in your hand. You son of a bitch. I was doing. Stop resisting. Not doing anything. I'm leaving you. Oh! You bastard. You just ruined my elbow. Okay. I don't even know who he is. But he came on this car stop. Okay. He's the pit. Don't move. Shut up. He's got Don't move. Get back in the car. You're not. I can't breathe. Get back in the car. Yes, you can. I can't breathe. Knock it off. Get off the back, please.
Knock it off.
Please get off the back.
No.
Please get off the back.
Nobody's getting off your back.
2149 cars responding. We have a 911 caller advising there's a subject appeared on scene not being compliant.
Yeah, he's compliant now.
Knock it off. Calm down.
You move, you're
Calm
going to get
down.
sprayed. Stop moving.
Knock it off.
If you keep moving, you're going to get sprayed. And then you're not going to be able to breathe. You got it? So stop moving. Stop moving. No one's on your back.
Somebody's on the
You're on your arms. So stop moving.
No, you're not. Alexa, if you get out of the car again, you're under arrest, okay? Just stay in the car. Get off the back. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Yes, you can. Get that car. You're talking to the top of your lungs. I need help. Yeah, you need help. Help. I'm going to shoot you. You know who I am? No.
No, I don't know.
He came whipping up in the BMW, started walking up.
I don't know what the hell he is, who he is, what he planning on doing.
Father! Please, get off me. Please, get off me.
Relax,
Let me roll over.
relax.
No, you're going to stay down.
Roll over and calm down. Now sit up.
My glasses are right
Sit
here.
up, sit up. Sit up and act like a human being. Now
My
stay right there.
glasses are
Well,
right
get
here.
your glasses.
Please get
Sit
them
right there.
here.
I clunked his head off the curb pretty good. So. Yes, you did. Yeah, I'm aware of it. Yeah.
You guys,
Stay right there.
my glasses are right there.
I'll look for him. All right.
I got them. Thank you. They're what?
They're full of blood.
Okay.
So I really don't want to touch it.
Okay, do you know what police brutality is?
Okay,
You just relax. I'm not going anywhere. I'm trying to get where I can breathe.
Just relax. We'll get this sorted out. But it doesn't do you any good by you getting all excited.
Well, I couldn't breathe.
Okay, well just...
I literally couldn't breathe. You guys were hurting me.
All you had to do was follow orders.
All you had to do was stop harassing my daughter.
No, she's getting a summons for a traffic violation.
You have
What do you
been
want that?
stopping her every night for no reason. I want the case, and I want him now. Okay, who's the officer on my end?
I'm in charge.
You're in charge?
I'm in charge.
Okay, you and I know each other.
Yeah, I think I do, and I can't
We
believe
do.
you're acting this way.
Acting
I
this
cannot
way.
believe
Okay,
it.
can we calm down and can I talk?
I've been asking you for the last 5 minutes to calm down.
Can I stand up?
Yeah, stand up.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can I start? Where am I?
You know what I'll do? I'm going to throw right there by this foot. I want you to go. I want you to listen to me first. Okay? I want you to go and sit over in the back of that car. I'm sorry? I'm going to get it for you in a second, but I would like you to go to the back of that car.
Any pocket knives or anything on you? I've got it.
No.
No, not that. I just want to take a step off the car.
I'm going to finish issuing her a summons so she can leave.
Sergeant, could you please ease up on these handcuffs?
They're one thing at a time.
But they're really hurting me.
Glasses, right. You have 3 glasses, so work on getting your glasses for you so you can see.
Okay.
Once that happens, I'll release your handcuffs and we'll take a look at that.
And I've got-
But bear with me.
But I've got
Bear
something
with
dripping down my face.
I'm sorry?
I've got something dripping down my face. I've got something in my eye, and I would like to be able to just address it.
You want to go to the hospital?
No, all I want to do is be able to scratch my face and get this thing out of my eye.
Okay. All right. Bear with me, okay?
Sergeant Lefty. My opinion, he needs to go to the hospital. I hit his head hard off that curb.
Okay.
I'm not going to the hospital. I just know as much as I see that's very safe.
2113. 2113. Dispatch the squad here, please.
Huh?
Right.
Nothing?
No.
This is a gun call. Out of control.
121, 22. What was the time of the stop?
2122 is at 126.
Why did you say you don't know who I am? I told you I was your father for first thing. Why would you say you didn't know who I was? You knew exactly who I was. I made it clear from the first words out of my mouth.
Wes, there's your documents back. Issue summons for failure to signal your turn when you were 202 northbound and made the right onto the jug handle for South Main Street.
Okay, well,
Read the directions on the back. There's a phone number there if you have any questions. Do you have any questions of me?
No, I don't.
You want to talk to my supervisor right here.
Yeah, I do.
Stay in the vehicle. He'll be up here in a minute.
Southbound lane.
Where I work, right there. I'm her father. Okay. He said exactly what he said. You're the actor broken. I said I'm on the shoulder. He said, get back to your car. I said, I'm going to call the chief. And when I did that, he took it and threw me to the ground. He told me, stop resisting. I said, I'm not resisting. He said, get on the ground. He threw me down. Stop resisting. I said, I'm not resisting. Stop pushing me. I'm down. He said, get down. Stop resisting. I said, I'm not resisting. I kept saying to him, I'm not resisting.
Are you saying, I'm going to have a
And he intentionally put my head into the curb. That was not an accident. There was no fault to this. My daughter has been getting shot every day with absolute stuff. And it's harassing. To the point that I already approached my father back there and said, I need to go talk to my sister who is getting out of control. She's being turning around.
21-8.
I know my daughter.
I was at the intersection there at the Wawa. How long ago did that truck pass? It didn't pull into the hatch, right? A little more than 2 minutes ago, the caller pulled into the hatch. He didn't follow the truck.
And he turned around and he said, you crossed the red line. He said, I know you're past, and that's what this is about. But she said, there's no reason for you to stop me. He said, I know you're past. All right. There was no reason.
49-11.
Enough is enough. And for him to push me down, continue to push me down violently with malice. He didn't do it to get me under control. I wasn't out of control. I was telling him he's hurting me to stop. I was not resisting. He continued to press, to push. He then took my elbow and pressed it in. He injured my elbow. I don't even know what, because I can't undone my arm. Smashed my head into the curb. He was out to make a point. And you know what? His point is that he is maliciously going after people without reason. I mean, bottom line, I have never been arrested in my life. I've never gotten any kind of a thing like this. I will never.
Here's what I want to say. Okay? For right now, okay? None of this is the argument you have right now. None of this is going to be resolved in the next 10, 15 minutes. Okay? So you got to get one on the side of your head. I'd really like to go to the hospital. Okay? If you don't want to do that, I can't force you to do that. That's okay. I'm not going to.
Well, I can't get to it.
You can go 5 or 10 minutes without scratching your face. I understand you have something in there. Okay?
No.
Okay. Just sit tight and let's get through. Let's get your daughter on her way or figure out what we got to do. Okay? So just relax. Okay?
The whole reason I came out is because I never expected this kind of response from anyone, let alone a local cop. I've been here since before all these cops were here. Don't bother them off. They'll tell you. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm here. I try to do the right thing. I try to help people.
Just relax.
But could you listen to me, please, so they don't have to hurt me?
They are injected correctly. I checked it myself.
Okay, now tell me, the left one is hurting you terribly. It is really, really tight.
I take it that you're under arrest.
I don't know.
Okay, that's why you have handcuffs. Okay, that's why you're arrested. That's why you're handcuffed over here. Okay?
All I know is
I need you to stop talking for 5-10 minutes so I can talk to this officer and figure out what's going on. Okay? All right? Let's go. Are you done with her then?
She has her summons, but she doesn't want to leave till she talks to you.
Okay.
49-11. 49-11, receive.
good. I'm glad you got it.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I just wanted you to know that I am using this stuff under fair use. And also remember to like and subscribe this channel. Also too, keep in mind I do not make any money on YouTube. This is 5 hours work a day, you know, fighting for freedom. And you can donate with PayPal and Patreon. I just want you to think about this. If everybody gives to PayPal and Patreon, Patreon is every month. Actually, PayPal you can do every month. I have 12,000 subscribers. If everybody gives, I can quit my regular job and go full-time investigations on Charlotte County and possibly even more and beyond. So just keep that in mind. If everybody helps out, I can go full-time doing this. Thanks.